You're gonna have to wait for me to go past my car.
Oh, yeah, great. We should have the park guys that are out there. There were some that just walked by. Yeah. Steve was still there.
Oh.
Steve been doing great. And the keys. Is there a motion to adjourn? Second. All in favor? Fine. You're all set. Okay. I'd like to call the Board of Parks and Recreation meeting Tuesday, January 16th at order. It is 6:01.
Hey,
Roll
Carol.
call.
Yeah, Carol Annis.
Yeah.
Billy de Blasio.
Here.
Trisha Feeney. Eileen Francolino.
Here.
Tim Hutt Wagner.
Here.
Phil Knowlton.
Here.
Ed Martian. Nicole Payne. Diana Sarah.
Here.
Don Woods.
Here.
For our liaisons, Tim Mankey. And AJ Taniakos.
He's AJ on if he is.
He was,
there.
I
yeah.
think you can give him credit if he is.
There's Trish.
And
Trish Feeney, right to the
coming in.
wire.
Here.
No worries. Glad you're here.
Mr. Chairman, you have a quorum.
Okay. So I'll give Trish a second to get organized and we'll do the pledge of allegiance. Pledge allegiance to the flag.
States of America, and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under indivisible, with liberty and justice.
So tonight we have election officers. Man, can't believe it. I started wearing these things about 6 months ago. I can't see them without it. It's ridiculous. I used to put them on now every now and then. Cheater or something? They're cheaters. Yeah, they're cheaters. I think I might need to get professional.
Stepping up a grade.
Yeah, I think so. I'd like a nomination for chairman.
I'd like to nominate Don Woods for chairman.
Are there any other nominations? Any
Let's
other?
get a second.
Second.
Oh, sorry.
I'll second.
Second, thank you, Carol. Any other nominations? One more time, any other nominations?
Yeah.
All in favor, let's do roll call.
Sure. Carol
Keep it
Annis.
official.
Yes.
Billy de Blasio.
Yes.
Trisha Feeney.
Yes.
Eileen Francolino.
Yes.
Tim Hutt Wagner.
Yeah.
Phil Knowlton.
Yes.
You know, Ed's not here. Nicole. Diana.
Yes.
And Don.
Yes.
Oh, welcome aboard.
Thank you.
Do you know how to do it? 35 years
I
of
read the
practice.
book, Diana and Carol's book, I went through the book.
Yeah. As long as you read their stuff, you're all set.
At this point, I'd like to nominate Billy de Blasio for vice chair.
Second.
Any other nominations? Any other nominations? Roll call.
Carol.
Yes.
Billy.
Yes.
Trisha.
Yes.
Eileen.
Yep.
Tim Hutt Wagner.
Yeah.
Phil Knowlton.
Yes.
Ed, we know isn't here. Nicole and Diana.
Yes.
And Don.
Yes. And need a nomination for secretary?
Nominate Eileen Francolino.
Second.
Second. Any other nominations? Any other nominations? Roll call.
Yeah, I.
That's okay.
Sometimes
Billy.
she uses it.
Yes.
Trisha.
Sorry,
Yes.
Franco.
Eileen.
Yeah.
Tim.
Yeah.
Phil.
Yes.
And Nicole. Diana.
Yes.
And Don.
Yes. Okay, well, thanks a lot. I'd like to welcome new member Trish, and I think Phil, Bill, you've been on, not on the board, but you've been certainly a big part
I
of
was
the
on the
board.
pool committee.
Yeah.
Yeah.
To the board members, Diana and Carol. You guys know this is a fun board. It's not a difficult board. We usually work together no matter what the issues are. And if there is an issue amongst the board members, we work it out and just move forward. So I look forward to the next 2 years. This is gonna be my last 2 years on the board. I'm not sure what I'll do on the third Tuesdays of the month, but
Before that long weekend in July.
yeah, maybe I'll just come down, but, I've enjoyed it, obviously, it's been, majority of my adult life I've been on this board, and it's been fun. There's been issues, but, you know, this very room that we're sitting in, this building, is a testament to hard work, good efforts for the town and getting things done, the community center, something to be proud of, absolutely. So, okay. Approval of the minutes, November 21st.
Make a
Which we
motion to
approve.
approve the minutes.
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
Mr. Chairman, if I may, we have an agenda item at the last minute to add. If you don't mind entertaining a motion to add an agenda item, that would be wonderful.
Okay.
From the Board of Education.
Carol, you want to just,
Oh, yeah, I'm
Take a mo-
abstaining from the vote.
you're standing for the vote,
Yeah,
you do as well?
That wasn't here.
Okay,
Wasn't
no, this is a new item.
Oh, I
It
thought you
was
were
just
just
add-
minutes.
No.
Because you didn't vote for that.
You have to finish this motion first, Tom, right?
Oh, I thought we already did.
No, he said all in favor.
Okay, so, all in favor of the minutes? All right.
Aye.
Aye.
Any
Any
abstentions?
abstentions?
So that you just not
Mhm.
recognize that.
Now, Carol, you wanna, you have a motion for it, Bill?
I don't, we just came in this in an hour ago. It's a motion, it would be something like a motion to add an agenda item from the Board of Education regarding the use of the community center.
So.
Perfect.
Second?
Second.
Okay. All in favor?
I,
Aye.
Aye.
Put
That under new business, and I'll explain it when it gets there.
Any public participation?
First, we can start with the phone number ending in 070. If they have anything to say, they can speak.
Hi, Rose
07
Lyons.
Sorry.
Hello.
Go ahead, Rose.
Rose Lyons, 46 Elton Drive. The snow is coming down and my brain is frozen, I think, because I just want to let you know when I call in, I can hear what you're saying before it starts with the Zoom. So just let you know, prior to 6 o'clock, I could hear the whole conversation. And then I just wanted to welcome the new members that are there. I thought you two were off cruising, but I guess you're still here.
Tomorrow.
Tomorrow, well, safe sailing. Good time to get out of Newington. And you threw me off with trying to adjourn the meeting before it started. Plus, I'm waiting for the town council to start. Don't know if I can get into the ethics, and I probably have forgotten why I even called in. But no, I actually called in because I've been thinking about this, and I haven't had to come up and make my annual plea for the cleanup of the pathway at the end of my street. It's been done over the years, and you know from past experiences that I used to come in person or call. But Bill and his crew are doing a good job, as is the highway department. And then what I wanted to really call about was I noticed on the news, and I've noticed it during the summer, and I've noticed it in the fall, and I noticed it now, but they showed a picture of Newington Center, and there is a sign showing the entrance to Constitution Square where we're trying to attract people to come to. And there's ornamental grasses that grow there in the summer, and I know people on my street that have them. They cut them down in the winter. I was just wondering if there's some other kind of planting that could be put by that sign by Goldberger's so that it doesn't block the entrance sign into Constitution Square. And I think that's something your department, Parks and Grounds, would do. Is that correct?
Great. Yeah, we'll
Okay.
take care of it.
Okay, that's all I wanted. Everybody be safe going home. Carol and Diana, have a wonderful trip, and thank you all for what you do.
Thank
Thank
you.
you.
Thanks.
Thank you.
Who's next?
Now we have number ending in 866. I've asked them to mute. They would like to speak to the phone.
Bob Smith,
Hello?
can you hear me?
Yes, yep.
Okay,
your
Bob
name?
Smith, 101 Foxborough
Good.
Court, Newington. I'm here this evening to bring to your attention a conflict that occurs in Churchill Park in the summer with pickleball in the summer camp program. Last summer, we pickleball players were restricted in what times we could use the courts. Are you hearing me?
Yes.
Yep.
Okay. We were restricted in what times we could use the court. The lead counselor that was present told us we could use it for a couple of hours a day in the morning, but that was it. And I just foresee with the rapid expansion of pickleball that's definitely going to become a bigger problem. As you may have heard, pickleball has become the fastest growing sport in the United States, so the number of new players is going to be growing significantly. In addition to the very limited hours we can play, the court surface is getting littered with discarded food during those summer camp times. Oftentimes, it's literally ground into the court surface, and it's really disgusting. I have to believe there are other places in the park kids could eat their snacks and lunches other than the pickleball courts. I have no idea what other activities the campers use the pickleball courts for besides eating, but I hope you can take a look at this and come up with a solution that's amenable to all of us. I'm here representing a group of my fellow pickleball players, and if I can be of any help with this problem, please don't hesitate to reach out to me. Thank you.
Thanks for the call. Anybody else?
I think it was, yeah, it's just him on there.
Yeah.
That's Bob, so we're.
Okay, next is correspondence, Patterson Preschool, Parks and Grounds.
You have a copy of a nice letter from the grade school children when they watched our park guys cut the courtyard of the school. So it was rather cute. And I thought I'd share it with you to get a flavor of what's happening between the relationship of our park guys, which are big tough guys, and the little kids. It's kind of funny.
Next is donation from Jill Price.
Yeah, just a wonderful donation. This is her third year, I believe. She's been in the neighborhood of over $1,000 every year for scholarships for the kids. And Thursday, I invited her in to take pictures with a couple of preschool kids, as well as Hadil Majdow, who's in charge of the summer camp recreate. And we'll take her picture with a big check and try to get her a little bit of recognition and publicity, because she's just a wonderful contributor and supporter of Parks and Rec.
So reports, monthly reports, November, December, anything noteworthy?
I mean, it's noteworthy, but not anything out of the normal. So usually provided in writing for you. So if you have any questions, I'd certainly answer them, but there's same type of tasks going on.
And the same for the tree warden?
Yes.
I have some questions.
Go ahead.
I was wondering how, if the Bucinator continues to be effective or not.
Oh, yeah. Tremendously successful. And we're having some learning curve on a little bit of ice on the water versus a lot of ice. So it has skids that slide across the water. But when you make the transition between hard ice and soft ice, there is a little bit of a tipping factor. So we're learning how to use it better and how to make the transition. But things are going pretty well with it. Sam and Joe Zavisha and a transition academy young lady are going to be getting involved with it too here at Mill Pond. So Clay goes around to the exterior parks, mostly the high school in Churchill, and these guys do Mill Pond also.
Yeah, this was the first week I saw the geese there in a long time. That's what I was wondering. And
Well, That was because Clay was on vacation.
Ah.
It was
Gotta train
sad. It was very.
Plays away, the geese will play.
Gotta train his replacements. The other question I had was, did you get many kids to sign up for the lifeguard class?
Yeah, we really did well. I think off the top of my head, 5 or 6, and we got 4 lifeguards and 4 WSIs out of it.
Nice, good.
Yeah. And they all 8 are promising to work for us, because if they work for us and they complete next summer, in August, they get a bonus check of, I think, $100. I think it's
That's awesome.
100.
Yeah.
That's good.
Anything else, Eileen?
No, I just had those 2 questions. Thank you.
Anybody else? No? Okay, on to new business. Newington High School letter of agreement.
Okay, so this came in Friday afternoon, and then we worked on it today.
No, Bill, this is the one with Chris Myers.
Oh, sorry, thank you. Okay, so this is a little different. This was a change in town managers, a change in philosophy, and change in facility directors. So we're trying to make make a reasonable accommodation for high school students like basketball and volleyball. They use this community center gymnasium for free during the week, as long as we're kind of here and they take responsibility for safety, vandalism, stealing, etc. And we came to, I think, a very nice agreement in cooperation amongst the superintendent, the athletic director, the coaches, and we're trying it as a pilot program. Why does it pertain to you guys? We set the fees already for rental fees, so I would recommend the board consider waiving the fees and making it free from 2:30 to 4:30 while we're here. And in the agreement, if we leave and they stay 1 minute, we're not gonna really do it, but a minute over 4:30, they pay for a full hour, because we'd have to call a college kid or high school kid in here to maintain the facility and lock up the building. So I'm recommending that we try it, and I think it's a test of good faith for us and for the Board of Ed.
That's good. So, what do you want to repeat?
Oh, is there a motion
It's on
for
the
that?
screen.
Okay.
Oh, yeah, just, I'll make a motion to accept the Newington High School letter of agreement.
Second? Diana?
Yep.
All in favor?
Aye.
Aye. On the back page.
Yeah.
Let's see. I don't know.
Double-sided 26 trees.
So next
Thank you,
is
everyone.
Newington Goes Country, June 13th, 2024.
Yeah, just a special event that we've been doing for several years now. It's a big fundraiser for fireworks, and just you guys have the authority to what goes on in the park system. So just looking for permission, and then also to have our staff start applying for the beer and wine. And we learned a valuable lesson last year in regards to rain, that we have to put in the community center address also as part of the facility, so that the state of Connecticut will allow us to move 50 feet from across that street to here. So.
Gotta love government. Okay, so Trish, you want to read this motion?
Sure. To approve the hosting of Newington Goes Country on January 13, 2024 at Mill Pond Park. Sponsors to be forthcoming. Also to approve the staff to apply for a liquor permit to sell refreshments at the event.
Second. June?
All in favor?
June 13th, January.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Did you-
Did I say January?
Yeah.
Oh, I'm sorry.
For the motion.
I'm for it for last week, but I'm
Yeah.
I know.
I'm just asking.
If it's.
Because I know you-
Yeah, you're
Yeah,
supposed to.
okay.
Yeah, in case we didn't hear someone vote.
So, okay, so it was seconded?
Yes, it's seconded.
Did you do the opposition?
Then
first?
just ask
No.
All in
opposed.
favor, say
All
aye.
in
All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Opposed?
Any opposed? Nobody's opposed.
An abstention.
Okay.
We're gonna get that kid to come back and play again?
No,
Oh, Jordan Oaks.
Jordan?
no, I think, no,
He's gotten really
He's good.
yeah,
He's like, he's in Tennessee a lot.
yep.
Yeah, Florida.
Good. Good for him.
Might have bought some property outside of Nashville.
She just got engaged too.
Details at 11 on that one.
Okay, we're done, Lauren. Food truck Friday. Bill,
Same type of thing, looking for the board to approve the idea to move forward with it and also apply for beer permits and wine.
okay, who's next? Diana?
Okay, to approve the hosting of the Food Truck Friday on June 14th, 2024 at Mill Pond Park, sponsored to be forthcoming. Also to approve the staff to apply for the state liquor permit to sell refreshments at the event.
Second.
Anyone in opposition? All in favor first before you oppose?
Aye.
And then
Aye.
opposition. Everybody's good?
Good.
Any opposed? Motion passes. You can tell it's been a while since I've done that.
We got 2 years to figure it out.
Yeah. Where's Jay when you need him?
Bye.
Big shoes to fill.
Yeah. Life unit extravaganza state liquor license, July 17th through the 20th, 2024.
Scary that we're thinking this way, but we have to put everything into motion, so same idea, have the events and also apply for the and wine permits.
So, Carol?
Sure. To Parks and Recreation staff to apply for a state liquor permit for the Life Being It extravaganza from Wednesday, July 17th, 2024 through Saturday, July 20th, 2024 to sell refreshments at the event.
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Any opposition? Motion passes. Lastly, Life Unit Extravaganza, Extravaganza Children's Day Carnival, July 18th, 2024.
So this one is just for you to give permission to have the carnival during the day. As you all know, it goes Wednesday through Saturday. But we love the idea of our summer camp kids having it exclusively for themselves. So we bring 450, 500 Newington kids from summer camp to use it from like 11 to 2 or something like that. So I'm just asking for your permission for that, as I did in the years past. And if we get that permission, then we're negotiating the contract now. I would have brought the contract forward, but I just didn't get a chance to go over every fine detail. So that will come forward to you hopefully next month.
Okay. Tim?
I'd like to make a motion to approve the Children's Day Carnival for Camp Recreate at Mill Pond Park on July 18th, 2024, with inclement weather date of July 19th, 2024.
Second?
Second.
Is that you, Eileen?
Sure.
Okay. All in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Motion passes. Thank you. Yeah, what's that additional one?
Okay. So the additional one is, I think I started talking about it. The Board of Education has a pilot program they would like to start. And it's youth in high school that don't attend school regularly and might have some mental disabilities, some anxieties. So they want to take them out of the school system and bring them here to the Transition Academy. Transition Academy gets out about 2 o'clock. These 5 students to start with a maximum of 15 students would attend the Transition Academy from 2:30 to 5 o'clock. And on Mondays, they would bring a physical education teacher from the high school over here. And they're looking to use the gymnasium for free and to have an alternative and a success story to have these kids have extra special attention so that they can graduate high school. There'll be a para, there'll be 2 teachers, there'll be a social worker, and on Mondays, there'll be a gym physical education teacher. So it's almost a 1-to-1 ratio. a lot of the time, and the weather's good, they'll use Mill Pond Park for physical ed. But there's gonna be times during the winter that they're gonna need the school. We juggle already high school basketball, high school volleyball, and the preschool program and the transition academy. So now we'll have this one too. I think it's possible. We're all talking, we're all communicating. I think it can work. And it's a pilot program. And Maureen, I think at about 4:00, she approved the draft of the letter Sam and I sent her. So I think it's, if you guys are okay with it, I think it's something, again, good for the community. We call it a community center. Not a bad idea to cooperate and make things happen in this town. It's just a little side note. If you ship a kid out to off Newington boundaries, it's somewhere around $200,000 a student. So this might save $1 million for the town of Newington, which, you know, would be great. I asked if I could take 50% of it. Didn't go well, but it's a heck of a great
So you
idea.
settle for 40?
Bill, I just have one question.
Sure.
It's Diana.
Yeah.
If it's Mondays from 2 to 4:30, but on the other letter of agreement, it's for the basketball and the volleyball, 2 to 4:30, Monday through Thursday.
Right. So it's
Is
just.
there
Oh,
enough
sorry.
space for both of them?
Yeah, no, well, what we're gonna do is coordinate the effort. We have a computer
Okay.
system and we're gonna tell the athletic department that they've got to work around these programs. So we also have Emmanuel Christian has like 10 basketball games already paid for and scheduled. So we're all gonna be, you know, sitting at a table and saying, okay, we're all gonna work this out together.
Okay.
So, do you need a motion, Bill?
Yes,
Bill, I have a
please.
question.
Sure.
Is this program for kids who are going to be permanently placed there or kids who are on, shall we say, a 2-week vacation from school?
I think, I don't know the answer for sure, Eileen, but I believe it's permanently. It's a long-term program.
Okay,
But don't quote me because I didn't get into that. That's not my game.
Anybody want to attempt that motion? I'll do it.
Just the use of the community center with the agreement to go by the rules outlined
That's exactly what I said.
Second.
for free of charge, waiving the fees.
So we have a second. All in favor?
Aye.
Anyone- Anybody opposed? Motion passes. Thank you.
Thank you, guys. We'll keep you posted on how it's working.
All right, so youth basketball program and / Jersey Mike's.
Oh, Roderick, where are you? In the corner over there. Oh, Roderick's the main man. He's our rec supervisor. He's banging it out hard. Speaking of basketball. Yeah, speaking of basketball, Roderick, you want to give it a shot or just explain what's going on with youth basketball?
Sure. So for youth basketball, we started the youth basketball program. We had our first week of game the first week in January. So in that first week, we did have Jersey Mike's here. So how that worked, they were sponsored for us this year. So they put their logo on our t-shirts. They selected the back of the t-shirt under the numbers. And then we also had a sub giveaway on the first day. So all the participants, all players and all coaches were able to get a free sub. So we did that. It was a great time. The staff at Jersey Mike's, they thanked us and they said even on that first day, they had people that came straight from our games over to Jersey Mike's. So I think we're creating a good relationship. We're looking forward to the rest of the year. And I believe there may be video here to show you all some of the things that took place that day as well.
Later on, Sam will show that, I think, right, Sam?
Yeah, because at the end of.
They say enough good about Roderick and Adil and Nancy, the whole staff. You've heard me say this a million times. I am so blessed I've surrounded myself with the greatest people right now with character and honesty and loyalty and hard work and ethics. Just a pleasure to come to work. This Jersey Mike's thing was a gigantic success. One thing I learned a lot in New Britain, but I learned one thing from Bill Dowling, the owner. He was the the president of the New York Yankees 7 years. And he used to call me kid. And he said, kid, if you can't trade for it, you don't need it. And I took that to the bank. And so if I wanted $5,000 from Saputo's cash to do the t-shirts for the kids, they said, we can't give you cash. And then Roderick and I were sitting there and I go, okay, how about if you trade us 500 grinders at 10 or 11 bucks a piece. And they go, yeah, we'll do that gladly. Because our boss wants a sub in everybody's hand. I said, well, this works. And we were just tickled pink about it. And it's so much fun. And they were eating in the multi-purpose room, and we opened the concession stand. They bought coffees and Gatorades and sodas and popcorn, and it just worked out like a giant success. So really fun time. And our numbers for basketball, I think, are 475 or something.
Oh, that's great.
It's crazy. It's so good. And this community center, when you come here at 9 o'clock in the morning and see 4 little kids basketball games going on at one time with 2, 4, 6, 8 hoops going down, it's incredible. It's so good. And if you stick Roderick, Joey Zavisha, Ted Fravel's back, Eric O'Neill from Emmanuel Christian, the athletic director, and his assistant, Dale Martin, I think his name is. You put those 5 guys with the rest of our college kids together, and we got a basketball supervisor group that's second to none. So kudos to you guys. Nice job.
Good work. Can't even imagine 500 grinders floating around.
Every hour, Roderick sent Joey out to get another couple boxes of them. It was so fun. It was the great. It exceeded my imagination. It was really, really good. So it was fun time.
My son went 9 o'clock that Saturday morning, 6 years old, and first time he ever liked a grinder. So that was a right there.
You're hooked.
So
Yeah.
it was amazing, like, to see how many people could fit in that gym, and how if you look at it, it looks like chaos, but it was complete controlled chaos. Everybody was at the right stations and they're rotating. It was amazing. And I was blown away. Also the amount of different ages and generations of people that were actually helping out and coaching. That was really impressive too. So thank you.
Good. Yeah, excellent. Thanks for bringing your kid.
Yeah. Orientation packet, Bill?
Yeah, I met with a few people and from the board and also from the town council, and 3 in total. And I handed out 3 pages of information, and I thought maybe I'd just share it with you. You could take it home, put it under your pillows, and through osmosis, it might go right through into your brains. But the last page, I believe, we have some funny things, some fun facts that I find to be fascinating, that a small department like ours can do all this and accomplish it. But the last page is one where we found on the internet from a commission board member author that I actually knew who wrote it, but he's passed on since. But it's just gives you an idea of what new board members should be thinking about, and how they should act, and how their commitment and spreading the word to their friends and family and their neighbors, getting them involved in Parks and Recreation programs. And when people say, oh, you're on the Parks and Recreation board, you're an advocate for Parks and Rec. Well, yes, hello. Yeah, that's how it works. So interesting little read for you guys, I think. And if you have any questions, I'd be certainly happy to answer them at any time today or any time in the future. So just a thought.
Anybody? No? Budget update?
Yeah,
Oh, wait a minute.
You guys do a lot of work. There's a lot on there.
Yeah, thanks. Yep. Budget update, things we're going through the process. It's mostly an administrative function, but the board mostly is a policy making and waiving fees and giving them opportunities. But the budget process, I'll keep you posted. It's kind of tricky for us. We keep getting new bosses as town managers. So I couldn't tell you what one guy's philosophy was, and then I'll tell you what another woman's philosophy is, and I'll tell you another guy, I think this is my 4th town manager in a year and 2 weeks. So it's
town manager now.
Jamie Trevethan is acting town manager from the senior disabled center, and doing a wonderful job. And she has been nothing but a breath of fresh air, and she's very respectful of our staff and of our Parks and Rec department. So it just so happens that she's the president of youth soccer too, so we deal with her all the time.
We already talked about this, but donation from Jill Price. You want to add something over and above?
Nope.
Just have a thank you letter.
Oh, it's just a thank you letter. Yeah, we sent her.
Night of Lights / AI services.
Yeah, I thought the board might, I was fascinated by it, and I'm hoping you guys are too. So we have a company that we're negotiating with. They're out of California. I don't really have the money to do this, but I kind of got them to, we had this big recreation meeting here at this table, and we got them on Zoom. And it's an artificial intelligence program that is mostly used for businesses, but I wanted to explore the idea of using it for public service like us. I'd like to be the first one in New England to do it, but we'll see. So nonetheless, the short story is I said to him, hey, everybody came to me and said, how many people are at the Night of Lights? And everyone would say they're shoulder to shoulder. And I'd say, I don't know, 2,000, 3,000 people. So I told him to go use his computer. And he did, and he provided us that report that Melissa, put in your packet. But the short story is this. I thought there was maybe 5,000 people there. There were actually 6,600 people there from 6 to 8:30. Now, Big Brother watches your cell phone. So they told us that the average person there had a salary of 84,000. They said 80% came from home, 20% came from work. They circled an area of where they went after the event. A big number of people took their kids to McDonald's after the event, which doesn't surprise me any. TJ's was popular, Rooster Company was popular, but they track your cell phone. And so if you think nobody's watching you, they are. And it's absolutely amazing what they could do. The average stay was 91 minutes by each person. It's so unbelievable to me, and I love it because everybody that says, oh, you exaggerate your numbers. Well, man, by the way, here's the facts right here in printing, in paper, from your cell phone. So I find it to be wonderful. I'm trying to get him to tell me how many were at Water Lantern Festival, but he's holding out because he wants me to buy his service. So.
How expensive is it?
23,000 for the year. Yeah, it's expensive.
20,000? Wow.
Yeah.
We'll put some advertisements up for it.
It's very in the budget.
Yeah.
Sponsors.
Yeah, but it's interesting. I find it to be really, really
That's really neat.
great information. Yeah.
Extravaganza would be interesting.
Yeah. Oh,
Especially Saturday nights.
yeah. 75,000 came on last Saturday to the extravaganza. Imagine that.
Really?
Yeah, 75,000 people.
Oh, he can go back.
Yeah, he could go backwards 2 or 3 years.
Really?
Yeah.
Last year? Oh, no, we weren't last year.
That's crazy.
Year before.
It's crazy. 125, I think it was, 125,000 for the 4 days over time. It
And
was.
what did you think what was your estimate?
I thought 40.
For the whole 4 days?
No, for Saturday.
For Saturday.
Yeah. I thought 40,000. I've been using 40,000 as my number, but he said, no, this is 75,000 solid.
Wow, but does that pick up just in the park
That's what I was
or
gonna say.
like the high school, St. Mary's?
No high school. They can't do, this is an interesting thing. The law does not allow them to do anything with high school, with schools and churches. Yeah, so that was the big kicker for me. I said to him, they would do this because the youth soccer program would be wonderful to find out how many people came. The lacrosse tournaments, the soccer things, everything that we do at the high school fields, but he can't do that.
No.
Yeah. So I didn't want to waste 23,000.
So would the footprint just be Mill Pond, or did he extend over to Indian Hill, or
No, just here. Yeah,
just Miss Mill Pond?
in the streets.
Main
touching.
Street?
I don't know about me. He had a circle, Carol. I know that for sure.
It must be once you're tagged in this circle, then it can follow you because you
Yeah.
went to McDonald's or TJ's. Or,
Yeah.
Creepy.
That's true, after the night of lights, we went
Maybe
shopping.
0.01%.
They went to other.
Yeah.
We went to the other.
Other than the other.
Yeah.
But we did go to TJ's after that.
After that.
Yeah, you were in on that.
Yeah.
Nah, it's fun though. It's fun stuff to,
That's
you know,
really interesting.
this, artificial intelligence, it's got its goods and its bads, but this is kind of
Good.
Yeah,
good for us.
that's fun.
Yeah.
Okay, that's pretty cool.
Yeah.
Building a strong community boards, Bill.
Yeah, we thank everybody for, their participation in voting for it and all that. It was a wonderful evening, great recognition for everybody. Just fun. And we got the plaque. If on your way out, it's up on the wall now. And Jeff Gambino from Image Inc. did the plaque for us. So we got the 4 pictures up and everybody's really happy. And they get their duly noted recognition, which is really nice. I think Oh, he does have.
Yeah,
it?
it looks nice.
Yeah,
Very nice.
and I think, I don't know, my personal feeling is the, Eric O'Neill from our own department, just. I mean, we touched his heart, I think, that was very,
Yes.
very,
He's a good guy.
yeah, he is. And B&M Tree Service was the funniest darn thing, Councilman Matt Pleward works for them, and I didn't even know it, he stood up and read the proclamation. And, but he doesn't work there anymore. I know he left last week, but nonetheless, small world, how everybody is intertwined somehow. But they helped cut a tree down, just to refresh your memories. We had a person up on, I think it was Main Street, that had no money, and the tree was dead and was coming down, and he couldn't afford to cut it down, and we can't go on private property. So we didn't know what to do. So we talked to Joe Braga from the B&M Tree Service, and he said, you know what, I'll just take care of it for free. So it was easily $3,000, probably more, but I would say $3,000 worth of free service for the guy. And, just that kind of stuff is, you can't make contractors better than that.
Eagle Park Playground construction?
Yeah, just want to let everyone know, in case anyone asks you when you're in your travels and doing your thing, the whole base of the handicap accessible playground is completed up at Eagle. The drainage is in and the stone dust, and now we're just waiting for March 1st as a shipment from Iowa to get the playground material, and the pickleball court is completed and painted, and people are using it. I mean, all over the place using it. We had a handyman come to our house personally, my wife and I, and him and his wife bought pickleball paddles and balls, and they live in Eagle Park neighborhood. He walks out, he said 100 yards, and he plays pickleball now twice a week. So he just absolutely loves it. He had no idea who to thank. So when he came to our house to put our ice machine in and ice thing, and he says, "Oh my God, I can't believe it." So that was nice. It's a good thing.
How's the vandalism in general in the neighborhood parks? Has it calmed down or still?
In the winter, it calms down. So I would say cold weather, yeah, kids aren't hanging around and having good thoughts of what to do, how to break things. So I'd say it's calmed down a little bit. The town is working on a pretty good, sophisticated camera system, but it's taking a long time. It's not easy to put that whole thing together because you got facilities, parks, and IT, and police. So, but we're working on it. Someday we'll have you all on film.
Candlewood Park basketball court.
Yep, we completed the basketball court and painting of it.
Okay.
3 coats. And we have a new handicap accessible path all 400 feet from the road all the way up to it. So hopefully that would be the next playground after Seymour Park, to put a handicap accessible playground over there. So as you know, the strategy every year is to do one more playground. And we got our regional parks like Clemlemere, Churchill, and Mill done. And then now we've branched out to Beacon Park, Beechwood Park, Eagle Park, Seymour is next, and then hopefully Candlewick, and then Lamplight. Lamplight is the next. Littlebrook, thank you. Littlebrook Park.
Saputo scoreboard.
Yeah, today, thank goodness, I got 2 checks in our hands, 38,000 and 12,000. So there was a little bit of touch and go. I got a little nervous, couldn't sleep a couple nights, but we had a commitment of 50 grand and things happened. But as things work out, as they do, when you pray a lot, we got Wisconsin gave us 38,000 of Saputos, and the local store chipped in the rest, 12,000. So scoreboard is up. We're waiting for this out of Dallas, Texas. They're building the Saputo sign. It's going to be 14 feet wide and almost 2.5 feet up in north and south, or up and down. And that'll go up on the thing, and the electricity's done, the scoreboard's in, and now we're waiting. We ordered 3 sets of bleachers with the extra money. So we're gonna make it symmetrical now. It's gonna look really nice, and parents won't have to sit in the wet grass and watch their kids play. So it's gonna be very, very nice. And I think off the top of my head, just don't quote me exactly, but we have like $980 in the 50,000 set aside for a big fun event, a special event at the field turf in the spring. You'll all be invited. It'll be a ribbon cutting ceremony with this board and the town council and the mayor. And we're gonna ask all the kids to wear their uniforms, just their shirts, not all their equipment and stuff. And we'll do it probably during or before or after a lacrosse game, so there's a built-in crowd. And then we'll have a DJ and we'll have a little party and we'll have free food and it'll be a ton of fun. And Saputo's will fly people from Dallas and from Wisconsin and they'll give a few speeches and we'll all be happy.
Wow.
Great.
Yeah, couldn't be unbelievable. And just for new board members, my first year here, 9 years ago, they gave me $25,000 to put that exercise equipment across the street at Mill Pond. And since then, for 9 years, God bless them, they give us liquid. They donate liquid ice cream, liquid, whatever you call it, that we stick in the soft serve ice cream, and it makes it ice cream. So whatever the heck you call it, I don't know. It's liquid ice cream.
White stuff.
Yeah, white stuff in a bag. So, but I can't say enough good about Saputo's. I really can't. They've been just so lovely, and it just so happens that one of the big managers at the local plant in Newington's kids play at Clem Lemire Field. So go figure.
You donated that too, right?
What's that?
Legends? Was that them too?
No, that was AARP.
Yeah.
Let's see, Bill, Facebook Live Youth Basketball Program / Jersey Mike's.
Sure, we did a quick one, just to let you have an idea. Within 12 hours, 2,500 people viewed this video when we made it Saturday. And we're up to 26 or 2,700, whatever Bill told me today.
All right. Hello, everybody. My name is Bill DeMayo from Newington Parks and Recreation Superintendent. I'm here at the Mortensen Community Center, this beautiful facility. And we've got the 2 double gyms going on at one time. And we started at 8:30 this morning. We got 52 basketball teams, 50 volunteer coaches, kids playing from kindergarten all the way to 8th grade. It's phenomenal. But today is Jersey Mike's Day. It's the first day of games. And I'm standing here with Donna Fontana and Vic Fontana. They've been volunteer coaching for 21 years. Can you believe that? Unreal. And so Jersey Mike's were so generous to us. They're located up on Fenn Road. Tony and his other compadre there are the managers of it. They made 500 grinders for us. So every single kid today, after their game or practice, could go get a free Jersey Mike's grinder. I think you can see them on the tables behind us. Every hour, we're giving away hundreds and hundreds of grinders. It's phenomenal. If you ever go to Jersey Mike's, please tell them that Newington Parks and Recreation Department sent you. And do the girls, can they see the back of their shirts to see that it says Jersey Mike's on the back?
Yep.
Yep, perfect. And what's your name?
Me?
Yeah.
Abely.
Say it again?
Abely.
Abely. Did you practice today?
Yeah.
Great, excellent. Donna and Vic, how's the team look this year?
They looked fantastic.
Look good. Yeah, they look good. The best out of 21 years. This is the team. They're going to the championship, I hope.
That's it.
Yeah. So anyways, we're thankful for that. Now I'm going to ask the Blue Sharks. This is the name of this team. What grades are you?
4 and 5.
4 and 5 girls. And we have, like I said, 52 teams. Can we thank Jersey Mike's on the count of 3? Say thank you, Jersey Mike's. Ready? 1, 2, 3.
Thank you, Jersey Mike's.
Oh, yeah. So go there and get a grinder at Jersey Mike's throughout the whole season. Tell them Newington Parks and Rec sent you. Thanks, everybody. And come down on Saturdays and check out 4 games going on at one time. It's incredible. Thanks for listening. I'm Bill DeMayo from Newington Parks and Recreation. Take care.
So as you could probably tell, the businesses love this kind of publicity.
Oh, yeah.
because,
Oh, yeah.
You know, it's a winner for them. It's a win-win for everybody, right? They give us money or product and we give it to the residents of Newington. I don't know how you beat that formula. It works out rather nicely. And it's all good. And they showed up at Night of Lights and they sponsored the DJ. So it all works. It works out if you get the right people involved in the right combination. So I wanted you to witness that in case you don't do Facebook. I don't do it myself, but it's fun to be on it.
That's great.
Next is comments by board. Anybody have anything you want to say, or Eileen?
Yeah, I have a couple questions. Is there any high school basketball this year?
We advertised it and we had no teams sign up.
Yeah. I know the kids are really enjoying coaching. I have quite a few. that are helping out with that, but they do miss playing. I don't know what happened to it. It's a victim of COVID, I think. And the other question I had was, what was the status of the pool committee?
Probably what it's been for the past.
I don't know if there is any status, except that I think the town council put 2 council people on it, so I think it still officially exists, but I
Yes.
don't know anything else. My comments were, if the town council wants a pool, I can build a pool. If they don't want a pool, I'm not gonna waste my time. I've got plenty to work on and I can concentrate on other things, so left it kind of in their hands.
So that doesn't come under the public building committee anymore?
No,
Because it established
They
before?
didn't.
it was established
Yeah.
before, like the Anna Reynolds was.
I thought they were gonna disband it. I just put it.
Yeah, they did, they talked about that,
Yeah,
but they
I
didn't do
know.
it. Yeah.
Okay. Well, that's
No.
good. It's a
Matt
positive.
Plord
Yeah.
is chair, I know that.
What's that?
Matt Plord was named chair.
He can't be
You
chair.
can't be
No,
chair.
I don't know if he was, excuse me, he was put on.
Okay, because Donahue was chair.
Yeah,
John
you're right, he
Donahue was
was,
chair.
yeah.
Yeah, he can be chair.
Wouldn't you vote on chair? No?
Yeah.
Yeah,
You're
it's
not
a-
appointed, you're voted.
Yeah, I don't know, Eileen,
I was vice chair.
you were?
Yeah, he was. Jeff.
Did we
No,
vote?
who-
Did we vote that or no?
How did Donnie get?
Well, no, Donahue was chair in, what year are we? 2024. Right, but it was 2021 to 2023. So I don't know who was prior to that. I'm trying to remember, because that's when I was on the building committee.
You appointed me vice chair.
Yeah, but who was chair?
Donnie.
No, Jay, wasn't Jay?
No,
No.
Jay was not, no.
No, Donahue was, yeah, he was.
He was.
So they never would call a meeting.
Yeah.
That's right, that's right. You're right. You're right.
That's weird though,
I
right?
know.
I guess you could, either Eileen or Don or somebody could call either the acting town manager or the mayor, I guess. Right, I'm not sure. It's more of a political thing than an administrative thing for me.
Yeah, I'll look into it, Eileen. I thought it was status quo, nothing's changed, nothing's moved forward. And it's certainly nothing moved forward during the life of the committee.
Okay,
Other,
Solar panels.
no
Solar
kidding.
panel. As long as we get solar panels, we're all set.
That's right. I'm gonna fight for those.
That's
Yeah.
it.
I agree, Carol.
Put them up.
I'll be with you.
yeah,
I agree.
We'd be swimming today
I know.
outside. Yeah,
Wouldn't that be cool?
it really
You know,
would be. Just like Colorado.
No?
it was me, you,
Phil Knowlton was on.
Bill
it.
was on.
Phil, yeah.
Yeah,
Jay.
yeah, I was on it.
Jay.
Hey, I'll put it out there. Is there any possibility we could get a splash pad in town, or does it have to be tied to the pool?
Watch the council, maybe.
There's a
There's always
lot
a
of
possibility.
Facility.
For the last X amount of years, maybe 9, I put splash pad at Churchill, splash pad at Mill, and a pool at Mill, and a pool at Churchill in every CIP request, and it just gets cut out.
Yeah.
About $1 million
yeah, but I
bucks
mean,
for splash.
the Churchill one was like if I'm not mistaken, that was a $4 million project, and I think a splash pad could probably be under 2 if you
About $1 million. About
a million.
Yeah.
So back to my original question, like, is there any, you think there's any appetite for the town to like put a splash pad in town, as opposed to tying it to the pool?
Yes.
Yeah, I think there could be, but let me bring to your attention that there's state health laws about splash pads. So when I build a splash pad, I recommend that we do it near a bathhouse. So that way you have heated showers by state health code. So you use the bathhouse of the pool, but you have a separate entrance to the splash pad. And when you do that, then you can recycle the water and it doesn't cost the town a penny. So that's the reason why I recommend doing it next to a pool. However, if you don't and you do it on a standalone, then you throw the water away. It becomes what you could call gray water. And you could, if you're close to, say, a ball field, you could maybe tie it into a irrigation system. But that's a lot of talk, but no action on that one. But it's possible. Everything's possible, Phil. Yep.
Yeah, and
you could do it.
now that I think about it, most splash pads are right next to pools, so just
Yeah.
makes sense to be near a
Just
pool.
common
Okay.
sense. Yeah, it's just
Yeah.
common sense.
Okay.
But it's common sense isn't too common anymore.
Right.
Yeah.
No, no.
But I think the pool, I do believe the Democrats, if I was reading the room correctly, it seemed like the Democrats were very much interested in a pool at Mill Pond.
Correct.
It sounded like that. I don't know. Did anyone else
Yeah, when I was watching
interpret
it.
that? Yeah,
Absolutely.
that's the way I interpreted it.
Okay, good. Good. Thank you.
Anybody else? Any public participation?
Let's check.
Nope. Okay. Motion to adjourn, anybody?
Make a motion to adjourn.
Second. I'll second.
You can't second your own.
No, I didn't make it.
Oh, wait, you can second as chairman.
Okay, 30.
30.
All right.
Goodbye, everybody.
Goodbye.
Bye.
See you, everybody.
Right.